Well, the thing is, I love eBay. I love eBay so much. I mean, actually, when you think about eBay, you're thinking about countless possibilities. So in today's conversation, I want to talk to you about eBay dropshipping, and I'm going to give you a beginner's ultimate tutorial. Don't go anywhere. You're going to love today's conversation. I guarantee it. Welcome back, folks, to another edition of the Awesome Story Kiwi Show. How are you today? I hope you are doing fantastic. I'm doing marvelous, if you were to ask me. If you are doing as great as I am, go grab a cup of coffee or tea or vodka and let's roll. In today's conversation, I'm going to give you an eBay dropshipping beginner's ultimate tutorial. I'm going to give you everything you need to know in less than 20 minutes to understand how to do dropshipping on eBay. It's very important to understand that when we talk about eBay, we are speaking about an online shopping site listing almost every product you can imagine under the sun, okay? And most listings are set as an auction where sellers list an item, customers bid, and the winner takes home the products, okay? However, there is also an option to buy items now for a fixed price. This is something that a lot of people don't know about, okay? So when you think about dropshipping on eBay, you have to think about setting your own store and actually selling as if you were on Amazon or Walmart marketplace. One thing that's really important to understand is that eBay will charge you a lot of fee in exchange for listing your products in front of a large audience, but those fees are very minimal. They're not as high as Amazon's. So traditionally, retailers keep an inventory of the products they offer on hand, often purchasing this product in bulk at a wholesale price from a manufacturer, right? So when you think about drop shipping, I want you to think about something simpler, because drop shipping basically will eliminate the step of keeping inventory, instead enabling you, the seller, to purchase wholesale products individually and then sell this for a profit online, okay? One thing I want to say is that there are many benefits to the eBay drop shipping model, including money first, right? Money, making more money. I mean, let's think about it. You have low startup cost. eBay dropshipping is an easy and fast way to start a business. There's no need to store inventory. That's kind of cool. The risk is very low because the upfront costs are very low. You have time saving because suppliers handle the packing and shipping. You don't have to do anything. All you have to do is find the customers and take care of the branding, take care of the customer service, the review, the quality of the products, okay? And with eBay dropshipping and with all dropshipping in general, you have a variety of products to sell. So, and the cool thing here is that eBay almost conforms to the traditional dropshipping method, except sellers will need to purchase items from wholesalers, and this usually means buying in bulk. But this doesn't mean they have to store the products, but they must buy pre-purchased bulk items. So we're thinking here about a little investment up front, okay? Let me break down the process for you. How does dropshipping on eBay work? First of all, you can see how dropshipping works in general. This is a picture courtesy of Oberlo, okay? One thing you need to understand right off the bat is that there are millions, tens of millions of products on eBay, okay? And one thing you need to understand here is that you do have regular sellers, and then you have dropship sellers. And once a sale has been made, the dropship seller will fulfill the order through their dropship company, and sometimes this is a wholesaler, but often it can also be a fulfillment service. We have actually covered a lot of fulfillment services on this show, and what you need to understand is that the fulfillment service, sometimes called a 3PL, a third-party logistics company, they will actually pack the products. They will ship it to the customer, okay? And one thing you need to understand is that as a drop shipper on eBay, you become just a middleman or an intermediary between the supplier and the consumer. one thing you need to understand is that there are some eBay dropshipping policies you need to pay attention to. First of all, sellers must guarantee delivery within 30 days of the end of the listing. Sellers have to make sure the products they are listing are purchased from a wholesaler, and this usually means purchasing items in bulk. Absolutely no selling products from retail websites like Amazon and AliExpress. So some sellers used to purchase items from cheap on these platforms, and they will actually put them on eBay for a profit. And eBay does not want that. And you need to deliver the products as advertised. This is important for eBay. The quality and description of the product must line up. There must be harmony. There must be some alignment here. Okay. What are the fees? I was just telling you earlier that the fees are kind of minimal here. So you have a list. You might have listing fees, or also called insertion fees. This is the fee you pay to list an item on eBay. You have the final value fee. This is when the item you had listed sells. Okay, it is calculated by the item price and any shipping or handling charges, and it also depends on what category your item is under. Okay, and you have listing upgrades. This is where you add certain upgrades to your listing, such as larger and more photos, pay for better visibility on the sites. You can list your item in more than one category and more. And you might have some category fees. Okay, so the cost to list an item depends on which category it is part of. So motor vehicles, real estate, printing, and graphic arts, for example, costs more than general items such as books and clothing. And this really makes sense. So once you have thought about all this, to get started drop shipping on eBay, you got to create an account, of course, and then you have to follow the steps that I will be giving you in this show. Before we talk about that, let's just have a quick convo about the pros and cons. Obviously, there are a lot of pros to dropshipping on eBay, but you need to know the cons. Let's first talk about the pros. So it's easy. That I told you about it. It's very easy to do. There is less need for marketing, because if you think about it, your eBay listings will be placed in front of millions of online buyers, saving you time and money on marketing, SEO, and paid traffic. You got to do a little bit of SEO on the platform, but you don't have to start anew, as if you are actually if you had a store on Shopify, right? It will be a lot harder. On eBay, you have the audience already. You also have more traffic for less effort. So the much larger audience ensures that you make sales more easily and get the best prices for your products. So those are the pros. Okay, big decision time. Are you interested in eBay dropshipping? Are you willing to work on the cons? Because there are drawbacks when it comes to dropshipping on eBay. Talk to me. First of all, the listing fees. So eBay charges a small fee per listing, as well as a percentage fee for your total sale price, and this is what they call the final value fee. It's very important that with the already slim profit margins through dropshipping, these fees can quickly add up. So keep in mind that the key to making money by dropshipping is volume. Very important. You want to scale the business. On eBay, you have less customization. So selling products on the platform is a great way to start an online business, but fewer customization options for your shop and listings can make it more difficult to stand apart from your competitors, right? So if you are thinking about branding, eBay is not a good place to be in the long run when it comes to drop shipping. And you also have frequent monitoring needed. You'll need to stay on top of your listings if you want to maintain the volume needed to make money through eBay sales. There are online tools available that can help you streamline the relisting process. And another disadvantage is that as a seller, you must pre-purchase inventory from wholesale suppliers. Okay, this usually means purchasing items in bulk and can be a risky proposition if the product does not sell. So you got to really think about the pros and cons here. So is dropshipping on eBay worth it? In our view, yes. As long as you know your market, you know what your target audience needs, and you are able to secure good prices, good wholesale prices with your dropshipping supplier, you're good to go. Speaking about being good to go, let me give you a few success tips. All right, if you really want to make money on eBay, there are ways to do so. So first, you want to minimize your workload. It's important. If you want to differentiate yourself, you want to stand out from the pack, it's important to understand that high volume is the key to gaining a competitive advantage and making money with eBay dropshipping, as profit margins tend to be very small, often only a few dollars per sale. So minimize your workload, very important. Number two, you want to keep control of pricing. We really understand that eBay is very competitive. Every buyer is trying to get the lowest price possible, right? So how do you make money? Well, this can be a challenge for dropshippers because while the final price may fluctuate, the supplier charges a fixed cost no matter what. So you got to find a way to actually navigate your profit margin, the process of setting your profit margin. Sometimes you might make 25%, 20%, sometimes you might make 50%. This is why it's important to diversify the inventory you're selling, not only in terms of breadth, but also in terms of depth. You constantly want to ensure availability. This is important. Never run out of stock. You need to keep inventory on hand. It's important. Number four, you want to ensure fulfillment. Okay, I've spoken to you earlier about 3PLs. If you can't deliver the product yourself, or you don't want to be bothered by all that process, you can outsource the whole operation. This is possible. That we have covered several 3PLs, third-party logistics companies, on this show. So if you're interested, go watch those videos. You really want to watch out for unreliable suppliers. We all know that there are a lot of suppliers you can find online, but many dropshippers fail to properly screen or evaluate the suppliers they choose before attempting to make sales on eBay. Please don't make that mistake. Do not make that mistake. You want to vet, you want to screen the suppliers that you are going to do business with, and constantly try to build good relationships, right? It's all about customer retention. It's all about supplier retention. You want to work with a few select suppliers. You want to time your listings, okay? Timing is everything. You want to think about seasonality. You want to think about cyclicality. You want to think about when your audience is mostly online on the platform on eBay, okay? And last but not the least, you want to ensure trackability. What I'm trying to say here is that most of the time, making sure your eBay customers can track the package is easy. So you just want to share your UPS, FedEx, or USPS tracking numbers with them, okay? And you want to forward this, and as soon as you get the data about the tracking number, you want to forward this to them as soon as possible. Let's talk about the dropship suppliers. Obviously, you need to find the wholesalers, right? You need to find the suppliers, and obviously, the first thing you need to do is you need to find a supplier. Now, we know that you can find dropshipping suppliers manually. You need to find them automatically through software. You need to find them in your circle, in your social circle. It really depends on what really works for you. But when choosing a supplier, please consider a few factors. And this is a topic that we have that I really love. We have covered this on several shows, but it's really important that when you go to a supplier, or when you pick up the phone and you're asking them, you are considering them as a supplier, please ask them what shipping methods they offer. Are there options for expedited shipping? How long does an order typically take to ship? So suppliers that cannot guarantee their delivery times put you at risk of having dissatisfied customers, right? We have to be very careful here about reputational risk. You have to be very careful about your branding, and you want to ask the supplier if they will ship worldwide or only to specific countries, because you could be limiting your customer base without expanding. If you don't have an expanded, if you don't have, let's say you don't have a supplier that ships to many countries, you could be actually limiting your database, your client database, okay? You want to pay attention to quality control, right? Because poor quality can lead to poor reviews. We don't want that. And can you use their source material? For example, photos, specs, product descriptions in your listings. And you want to pay attention to the quality of those source materials, source data, source information, source photos, source videos. You want to have professional style images and descriptions, because this can give a boost to your sales. Very important, okay? And one thing I want to say here, if you're interested in this topic, big decision time. Do you already have an eBay dropshipping supplier? Are you considering that? Are you going to do the work manually? Are you going to do the work automatically? Are you going to contact a supplier? Do you have a third-party logistics company? Talk to me about that. One thing I want to say is, if you want to dig a little deeper on this subject, we have 3 videos that you might find interesting. Number 1, how to set up a Walmart to eBay dropshipping business. Number 2, the top 10 tools for cross-listing on eBay, Mercari, Poshmark, Etsy, and other sites. Number 3, how to make money on eBay, 10 eBay and secondhand sales tactics flippers always use. I'll be right back right after this. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks, to another section of the Awesome Studio Kiwi Show. We are still having a conversation about eBay dropshipping, and I'm giving you the beginner's ultimate tutorial. And I want you now to think about products. This is important, folks. Everything starts with the products. Obviously, you got to have the right audience. Don't get me wrong, but you got to have the right products. If you're selling a product that is not aligned with what your audience is looking for, you're not going to make money on eBay or on any other platform for that matter. So you need to align demand with supply. Very important, okay? So when we talk about products, again, you have a way to do this manually. You can use software. You can use your own experience. It's important. Let's say you already have a specific product niche in mind. This is kind of cool. Start with that. You want to start with what you already know. Okay, what you are familiar with. You want to start with the kind of niche that you are comfortable with. Do you have a page on social media? Do you have a page on Facebook, on YouTube, a YouTube channel? What kind of products do you review on those channels or on that channel? So what I'm trying to say is there is a three-way process you have to go through. First, you want to think about what you already know. Products that you know that will sell like crazy. Second level, you need to think about doing things manually. You can go on YouTube, you can go on Google, you can search for products. You have a lot of services. You have Google Trends. You can go on social media to find out what's working. If you go on Facebook Marketplace, you can find out what's really happening right now. You can go on Amazon, on other websites, right? You can go to Amazon, you can go to Walmart Marketplace, you can go to the bestsellers category, you can go to the deals of the day category to kind of have an idea of what's really popping there, what's hot and what's not. Okay, and the third level is to use software. You have tens of software tools that help you do the research automatically, so you can search based on the filters that you enter. Okay, so here are some examples of the best items to dropship on eBay. You have printed socks, Bluetooth headphones, organic tea, vaporizers and e-cigarettes, waterproof bag, sports bra, resistance bands, baby carrier. So what I'm trying to say, this is just a non-exhaustive list. You want to find the product that resonates with your audience and that has pretty reasonable margin profits. Let's talk about your eBay presence. I spoke about that a little early before, but you have to be on eBay to dropship on eBay. That just makes sense, right? Hello, do you hear that? You need to set up your eBay seller accounts. You got to start today. Okay, setting up the registration process takes about 3 minutes. But there are some important steps that many online sellers overlook. First of all, you want to pay attention to eBay's Seller Information Center, which contains useful links and guidelines for setting up your store. And this is important. And the second thing you need to do is your name or your store name. Please choose your account name properly. Crude or offensive usernames might drive customers away and violate eBay username policy, while clever or catchy names might lead to better sales. Again, we are speaking here about a business. Dropshipping on eBay is a business. Okay, this is not about just using crazy names or crazy IDs. No. Be serious here, okay? And eBay may require a tax ID for seller accounts. So a quick Google search will tell you how to apply for a tax ID in your state, or you can see we have a video about sales tax certificate if you're interested in this topic. And you want to set up your payment method, okay? But this methods vary by country, but if you are a US seller, you are required to have either a PayPal account or a merchant credit card account. And finally, you can just set up your profile page with details about your shop and its policies, including shipping and return policies. Shipping and return is important, okay? You want to detail your background and credentials so that potential customers can trust you, right? Because it's all about, especially if you are in a niche market, let's say electronics or makeup, having some kind of appropriate background can help you close the deal and make a sale. So once you set up your eBay account, you create your listings, okay? And you put all the information about the products, the SEO, the description, the pictures, all that kind of stuff. And you want to manage and maintain your store. It's important, right? You want to start building a positive reputation by fulfilling your orders as quickly as possible. And please check in with your supplier on a weekly or even daily basis to make sure everything is running the way it should. This is a business. You want to remove listings for discontinued or out of stock items and replace them with new products regularly. It's all about branding. It's all about your reputation. And also, please do not forget, you need to respond to customer complaints and inquiries promptly and professionally. And you want to do your best to create a positive experience that will build loyalty and encourage repeat customers. Before closing today's conversation, I just want to tell you that you got to think about the strategy. Your strategy is important. You need to have a plan. I'm not asking you to have a super duper complicated plan, but I'm just saying, if you're thinking about eBay dropshipping, you got to think about a business, and you may think about a small business plan. I've already explained to you that dropshipping on eBay is profitable. It can be profitable. Let me qualify that. It can be profitable because sellers usually only make a few dollars per sale. So the trick is selling as many products as you can in a short amount of time, right? It's all about this wholesale strategy. It's all about economies of scale. And eBay does not allow dropshipping from Amazon. So make sure that you are very, very careful here because this process is banned and can result in account suspension. So previously, eBay sellers were sourcing cheap products from Amazon and then listing them on eBay and marking up the price. So eBay states that listing an item on eBay and then purchasing the item from another retailer or marketplace that ships directly to your customer is not allowed on eBay. So don't do that, okay? And one thing you also need to think about is that there are basically no fees to start dropshipping on eBay. It's almost free, okay? There might be some fees in terms of listing, but the costs are not that much. Especially, I want you to think about this. If you start with a product that is, the price of which is not too high, then even if you buy in bulk, you're still making money. You're still spending maybe $200 or $100, but it's not that much. So your risk, your exposure is limited, especially when you start dropshipping on eBay. And there are some products that we have seen in our analysis that are best when it comes to dropshipping on eBay. And if you want to make money the first 30 days, if you really just want to make money, now making money, that's just a big word, but you will be having sales. And the more sales you have, the more volume you can create, the more money you can make, okay? And so here are products that we have seen really sell quickly on eBay. You have gaming headsets, you have teeth whitening kit, you have baby carrier, you have seamless underwear, you have yoga leggings, face rollers, electric massagers, phone cases, dog toys, electric toothbrush. Those are kind of cool. Especially the electric toothbrushes are kind of great, and especially if you want to sell, if you are targeting the volume, this is really good. Alright folks, this is it for today's conversation. I was talking to you about eBay dropshipping. I was giving you a quick tutorial on how to start, how to do the whole thing, and I gave you an overview. I spoke about the process, the pros and cons, the success tips, suppliers, products, and how to manage your eBay presence and strategy. I'll speak to you another time, but until then, remember, stay marvelous.